Alright, what is going on everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video what I got going on for you guys, we're going to get into something pretty simple right here. We're going to be discussing the Jordan 1 Lost and Found and how they have risen in price after the sneakers release. Yes, the sneakers drop has happened and now these are up in price, and the main reason for that is there was going to be a lot of stock on sneakers. There was apparently 305,000 pairs, something like that, around 300,000, and more or less it seemed like there was probably 100,000, so it's not as many as they said, which sucks to see that the stock numbers were probably not as true, just based off the amount of dubs I saw, and also that there was like 17k grade school pairs, so like not a lot of those. So basically this whole drop is a recipe for disaster, considering that they hadn't even prepared the app properly for a release like this. I mean, the app was a mess. I'll explain all the issues people were having, stuff like that. I was lucky to hit in a size 10.5, and a lot of people in Hype Labs also hitting some pairs. Some people even doubled up, tripled up on pairs. So if you're interested in getting into a good group, again, you can check my Instagram, any of that down below, but just go to our website right here and feel free to join the waitlist. Again, see everything we offer. We're adding an improved Hibbit monitor very soon. We started pinging for those Hibbit restocks and upcoming restocks, tons of things like that. We also do the daily deals. Don't forget, I drop daily under market pairs in the groups. You can make money reselling those, tons of other things like that, and you can even learn how to bot. We're going to start doing weekly botting classes. Already do that sometimes. So if you're interested, check it out. But that's all I need to say. Our Instagram's down below also, and let's get into it. So as you guys can see, again, on sneakers, already sold out, all that, and it pretty much, if you guys did not know this, it took them an hour plus to send out entries. Like, I got my dub for my size 10.5, I think at like 11:20 or 11:30, right around then. So that's how broken the app was. It was taking them hours or even longer periods of time to send you out your dubs or results, more or less, whether you won or not. Grade school entries were a mess also, where it was like you could re-enter after they kept saying it was sold out. Like, I was able to go back in one time and enter after they said it was sold out. And again, a lot of my accounts, like there was one issue where it just was logging some people out and not like letting them log back in. I had that in a few of my accounts where I entered for a size and then it just logged me out, and I was like, okay, why is this happening? It's always interesting to kind of see what happens, or what will happen with sneakers during these bigger drops, and it just seems like they didn't prepare it. Nike definitely has the money to make an app that will work properly and be able to handle the amount of people for a release like this, right, regularly, but they just don't decide to do that, I guess. Maybe it's more complicated than we know, but seeing how many errors there were, you know, with logging people out, not letting them log back in and enter, some people just not being able to click the button and enter, along with the fact that the stock numbers probably were not true, that all caused a recipe for disaster, and now prices are up on the rise again. I actually made a video because I trusted Nike. I was like, you know what, Nike and all these retailers and all these in-store places, they're going to drop stock fair. We're actually going to see people getting pairs, and don't forget, there is restocks on the way for these, and I think we will see another release on sneakers for these 100%, just because there's already been so many issues with this release. I just have to feel like they have more stock because of, you know, just people not getting through, and you know, the 10 minutes that you had to enter in the draw because of errors. So I definitely feel like there's more stock left over for that already. So if we saw a sneakers reserve, something like that soon for these, or maybe just like, you know, again, a small little shock drop, it would not surprise me, maybe like around Christmas time, something like that. I think it would be good if Nike did that, and I know that Hibbit is going to consistently be restocking these along with a couple other retailers. We have a Hibbit monitor, we're getting an improved one soon, but we have like a full guide if you want to cop like small Hibbit app restocks, things like that. We have some people that are really good with it in the group that can always help you out with copping those, and you can always ask questions about that. So if you're interested, again, check the waitlist out down below for that. Excuse me right there. But overall, this drop was a mess. Nike could have handled it a lot better. And if you guys want to go see the prices right now, don't forget it was at like $350 before. Now you guys can see you got sizes at $430, $450. Some of the bigger ones, you know, a little bit below. But the size I had a 10.5. You can see it's showing at $436 right now. And the sales have spiked up. Like, go look at this right here. You can see this. I mean, people are buying these up every minute right now on StockX. Every minute. Like, the demand is extremely high for these, and the prices are going up. You can see some of them are, you know, a little bit lower occasionally, but those are, you know, mostly the smaller sizes, and they used to be going for less. But it just seems like, look at this chart right here. See that, like 340, 350, and now look, boom, 375, and that's not even accurate. It's still gone up more. Tomorrow it'll be updated hopefully, but look, 430, 440. So it really spiked up after the release, and same with the grade school sizes. That also happened, I believe. This sizes spiked up. Yeah, you can see, look, all the way down to like 260. Dang, I should actually check this out. I did not know these went to 200. I did not check that because, yeah, I definitely, if I'd seen these at like 200, 190, I would have been, you know, buying them up because these are going to perform kind of like, you know, those GS4s a little bit because the demand is there. But again, don't forget, we will see consistent restock. So if you want to get that up, you know, pre-sale right now, 430, 450, feel free. I mean, again, these probably will rise in the coming months slowly. But today was, of course, a big rise to just kind of show you the overall demand and how badly people want these and how much people are willing to pay for them. People are willing to pay $350, $450, $500 for these after fees. 100%. We saw with the Money Air Force, people are willing to do the same thing, pay those high resale prices. So that's just how I feel about these. And again, the main places we'll be seeing restocks will be just kind of across the smaller apps like Foot Locker, Hibbit. I'm sure we'll see one on Snkrs sooner or later. We'll definitely ping for it in Hype Labs, the group. We'll be sure people are ready for that release if it happens. Same with the Money Air Force. Not even on topic of this video, but we probably will see a restock for those due to the botter orders that were canceled. But hey, a lot of our botters are hit for people. All their orders stayed and stuff like that. So I was pretty happy to see that, see orders go through. But pretty much just what I need to mention about this release. Super clean sneaker, and overall you will have more chances for it. So don't think that it is over. I think the prices will probably, you know, risen how they have, stay at like 450 a little bit, you know, these coming months, maybe drop a little bit as there's more restocks. You know, people are just like, okay, 450 is what I'll pay, and then they'll probably rise again. I'm sure that's what will happen, but we'll eventually get to a point where they will settle probably between the $450, $500 range. I thought it would be less than this, to be honest, but hey, seems like people want these more than expected. They dipped below 400 and now they're back above 400, and you know, they're not going below 400 for a while, probably not. So that's just what I think about it. Shows you demand is high, so do not sleep in this release. If you got pairs, personally, if you're willing to hold it long term, you should. But if you don't want to hold it long term, again, it's just one pair. You're like, you know what? I'm just gonna make the quick flip. I paid what, $190 after taxes, so you know, I'm just gonna make the quick flip and you know, make my 200, 300 I would make off the sneaker right now. Go ahead and do that if you want to. There's no issue with that. Make the money, keep it flipping for the future drops that got coming up. I feel like that's smart, especially since we know there is restocks coming for this one, and we know there will be more pairs out in the future. So yeah, I need to get some of my Nike accounts fixed. You can see some of them aren't logging in, all that. I got to buy some new ones, get them set up. We do that in the group. Again, we also have discounted Nike accounts, so you can, you know, buy those, have you know, botters run them, things like that. Obviously today was a very messy day for botters, a lot of them, but we still had some good success from some botters. You know, some people hitting multiples. Again, that happened, and you know, we're about to get people ready for all the upcoming Hibbit restocks, so we're going to be cooking those. But that's all I need to say right there. Again, you want to check my Instagrams, any of that down below, feel free. And again, feel free to go join Hype Labs, get in our waitlist. Again, see everything we offer on the site right here, and don't forget, it is free to join the waitlist. You will only be charged if we let you into the group, so keep that in mind. And if you have any questions, you want to see some of our testimonials, people have been doing really good in the group, and you know, we always have tons of help. Again, one-on-one support. If you ever have questions about botting, anything like that, let us know. And you can always see our member success. This is old. We've had way bigger success and better success since then, so you can always check that on our Instagram. We have some posts coming soon, a very big one for the Money Air Force on the way, so don't miss that. And again, don't forget to follow us down below. So that's everything I need to say right there. I'm Tristan. Thank you guys for watching. And Snkrs, you were a mess today. We need it to be better in the future, but I'm ending that. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I will catch you on the next video fairly soon. I think Monday will be the next video. You'll see some shorts tomorrow on the channel though. Peace.